My name is Vittoria Chiarilli and I have an interior design business called Hemisphere, and I work in the area of interiors both in residential and commercial, but predominantly in residential, and I have had my business now for almost 15 years. When a client is selecting artwork from our concepts, if they're happy with what's been selected, I then make an appointment with Art to Art and I take the client down to the gallery and we have a look at the artwork in person. It gives them the opportunity to have a look at the scale of the piece, to talk about how that piece works in with the concepts. And usually when we're there, clients will look around and sometimes select other pieces that we might incorporate within the space that we're putting together for them. It's very difficult to choose art with clients on occasion because there might be budget constraints, and if there are, then the great thing about Art to Art is that there is affordable art across a large scale of pieces and price ranges, both in size and cost obviously, and it allows myself and the client to be able to go through a selection of or an array of items or artworks that can appeal across the board. That diversity and that range is really important and works well within the projects that I put together, because not every client has endless amounts of money to spend on high-end artwork. I think the secondary art market is a market that has huge potential for clients who aren't able to afford an original or commissioned artwork. I know Art to Art have an area within their gallery that is growing and expanding in this area. I think it doesn't diminish the value of an artwork. If anything, I think it creates new value or greater value to a piece that's been then reused. Commissioning pieces has always been a really great exercise for myself and clients that have been involved in it. I know it can be daunting because the piece hasn't been done yet, but I've had great experiences. For instance, we had a piece commissioned for a project and we got to speak via Skype with the artist who was putting the piece together, and she showed us different stages and developments of that art piece. And so we got to see how the piece was put together, the client was able to see the process, and the end result was amazing. It was just a beautiful piece. It's really important to get to know the clients that I'm putting a place together for, because after I've long gone, they continue to live and reside within a place. And so furniture and artwork needs to reflect the people that live within the spaces, and it needs to be things that are pleasing to them. And where I can, I try and incorporate the look and feel of the artwork to represent and reflect who the clients are. And that can vary between clients. It's not always the same, and that's the great thing about placing artwork within homes. It's very unique to the space in which it fills.